Yo, what's going on, everybody? With a brand new video for you guys today. What's trying to feel good, looks smell good. Your boy is back with another review for you guys today. So we're doing a three-way review of Gia Corley, Kenza Dali, and Jana Fernandez. I'll be playing her as a right back. We'll have Dali as a holding mid, and we'll have Corley as a CM playmaker. Both Fernandez and Dali are in the last video you watched, so there's gameplay in that. But you can also look at for more gameplay. So we're playing a 4-1-2-1-2. We're in our narrow formation because they have a lot of center mids, and I also want to get Messi in here. We did finish the Messi SBC finally. Being a free-to-play account, it's very, very hard to get the SBC done, but we got it done pretty much damn near at the buzzer. I think it expires like tomorrow, if not Saturday. But let's look at the three players we're going to do a review of and get ready to rivals to get some gameplay. So Gia Corley is 4-star, 3-star. She's 5'3". She has a habit of changing her nationality. Sometimes she's not Japanese, freaking German nationality. Sometimes she's American. But she can play Cam and CM. Excuse my voice. I am, get it over cold. The pace is 86, is not very great. Shooting 87, also not very great. 88 passing, that's tolerable. 89 dribbling is pretty good. 75 defending, which is actually pretty good for freaking Cam. Because generally Cams don't have good defense, though her awareness is still at a 70, so it's not great. 87 interceptions though, and 87 tackles, 80 strength and 90 stamina, or 80 overall physical. Play styles wise, she has a finesse shot plus. There's a finesse shot and science of ping pass plus, and tiki taka. She has block and intercept. Again, they put some defending play styles on a Cam. GG's, yeah, GG's, and technical. I would love it if she had first touch, because again, I'm thinking more Cam than CM, but she was playing CM today, so these two play styles will come in handy. She has very good play styles, but the stats could be a little bit better when it comes to her pace and her shooting, to be honest with you. Everything else though looks pretty good. As for Kenza Dali, Kenza is 4-star. She's 5'5". Can play CM and CDM. 87 pace. That's a very, very good acceleration, but her sprint speed with that acceleration is not great when it comes to the pace split. You want those numbers to be very close to each other, not that separate. Like you want at least 2 to 3 when it comes to a difference, or being exactly the same. So her split might feel inconsistent in game. Decent shooting, not great, but it's a DM slash freaking bounce to box kind of player. So you don't really care too much, but it is good attack positioning. It is decent finishing, okay shot power. Passing's pretty good. 92 vision, 92 short passing. Very good free kick accuracy, curve, and long passing. Dribbling's insane with 89. 92 dribbling, 88 ball control, 87 reactions, 90 balance, and the 87 composure. Very good defending at 92 interceptions, 88 defensive awareness. That's very good to see. 87 center tackles. This is a very good looking card. This is like a very, very great box to box, more so than anything else. Yeah, across the board, her stats look great. Play styles also very, very good. Got the incisive, tiki taka, inventive, intercept, first touch, and technical, and relentless. So very good play styles. Yeah, I'm very, very good, to be honest with you. Very, very good roles. Can play plus at center, have DLP for both positions. Box only singular plus, and holding. They should get her box crasher 4+ as well, because she just has very, very good box crasher stats. So then last but not least, Jana Fernandez, of Barcelona fame. Very, very good roles for the most part. Fullback plus, attack wing back plus, which is weird. They gave her that when her pace is so low. She has ball playing defender plus, and wide player plus. Playstyles wise, she has every defending playstyle other than Aerial Fortress. Honestly, yeah, you should have gave her that to compensate for her height, because she is pretty short. Long ball and relentless. Stats wise, the pace on her is absolutely awful. It's okay for a center back, but you see this card, you're gonna be like, all right, I'm looking at her more as a right back, and that's too low for a right back. It might seem like Luke Shaw, the Luke Shaw card from one of the wild cards, where it's like he's formatted to be, he has very, very good play styles and stats for a left back, but his pace is too low. Same thing here. Like she has very, very good things for a right back, but her pace is too low. Yeah, across the board, every other stat she has is very, very good when it comes to defending and physical. Composure is pretty good. Reactions are pretty good. Balance could be a little better. Just want her to be faster. We're playing her as right back anyway, so we'll put her on fullback balance, while SoTArch play as an attacking wing back. See how Corley feels on ball. Definitely can feel that she's very slow. Nice from Corley though to get that ball back. Nice from Dali. Come on. Nice from Corley. Shoot! Oh my god, couldn't hit button to shoot. He's not shooting. Fucking Christ. Up in the 6 for Corley. This game just. Fucking god, bro. Nice from Kenza. I can't turn around to shoot, bruh. Nice from Dali. Is that Corley assist? Messy though. Okay. One thing about Jana, she actually doesn't feel that slow when it comes to like just playing as a defender. There we go. Nice ball movement. Goal for Corley. What a run from Corley. Come on. Not exactly how I want that to go. Nice from Dali. And again, ahead of his freaking players, EA. This game does not respect you as a fucking player. Oh, come on. It literally forces Audrey to be like, don't like this, what freaking what's his name, instead of just running to the fucking ball. Doesn't reward me for freaking winning the fucking ball right there. That's called ball movement. Build up play. You know what that is? Gameplay is like super heavy for me right now. Like everyone's moving like super freaking slow. There we go. Corley gone. Nice ball movement. Nice from Corley. Goal for Wilson. I saw that gap, made that pass. That's just reading the field right there. That's just reading the freaking field. You saw a gap, make the passing different, make, which is a curve through the ball. All right, after a handful of games of rivals with Dali, Jana Fernandez, and freaking Corley, I would say Jana, you notice that she lacks that speed if you're playing her as like a wing back, attacking wing back, things like that. But you don't notice it if you're playing her as just a fullback, like at all. So I took Beckenbauer out because I needed, you know, intercept in. But yeah, so Jana, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, about a 7 out of 10. She's not a bad card. She has very, very good stats when it comes to her defending stats. But that pace, you definitely notice that pace when you want her, when you need her to be quick. Which can be a problem if people are attacking that right side with through balls and you need her to catch up. But when it comes to like just outright defending, pretty freaking solid. We didn't use her at center back. We could have. I'd imagine she'd be good. If you're worried about height, here's what I say this all the time when it comes to height. You're playing a game where people rarely freaking do, you know, crosses. So even when it comes to like corners, people tend to do short corners. So where would you be worried about height? Lob passes. Lob passes you can deal with intercept. You can also deal with if your player has aerial fortress regardless of the height. For example, Obeys here is 5'11". She has intercept and she has aerial fortress when it comes to her defending play styles. She wins every ball in the air ever. Like they're supposed to be 50-50. But for her, she wins every single time. Because she has aerial fortress and intercept. For Savvy King is short. She's 5'6". She has every defending play style. She wins the ball in the air every single freaking time. You see the gameplay. She's been in every gameplay since we've done Evo, and she's won the ball in the air every single freaking time. So, you know, height isn't as big of a deal as people think it is. I think people are just scared because the thought process is that height will be a problem. At the end of the day, whether your player is short or tall, if EA is dictating that this 50-50 ball is going to be a ball that your opponent wins, they're going to win that ball. I've used players who are tall as hell, like VVD. I've used Ledley King, and they've lost aerial balls to Messi, who's not tall. You know, so it's like you can't use one thing like height as a parameter of how good a player can or can't be in a game where there's so many inconsistencies, in a game where, you know, a tall player can lose a header to a short player. So I would say she's 7 out of 10. She's pretty solid. Future Evos will definitely fix the pace issue. So you'll see her more in like the Barcelona squad than anything else, maybe off the bench. As for Kenza Dali, it's very, very good that we ran her in this formation, because in this formation, she has to be the Sergio Busquets of the squad. She has to control the midfield by herself, essentially, because Corley's on playmaker, Vieira's on box to box, and Messi's on playmaker. So more often than not, these three are making attacking runs, which means Dali by herself has to be that defensive effort in the midfield. And a lot of times she's very, very solid. She's very clutch. She makes very good runs. I do want more physical on her, to be honest with you, and more defending on her, to be honest with you. But for the most part, she performs very, very well. 8 out of 10 will be what I say for her card. Could be better. You know, obviously, I think a 9 will be very, very possible. You know, with a bit of an increase to her defending, and if we get like a anticipate to go along with her defending as well, I think that would help out too. I kind of see how she was as a box to box. If you see her, I think as a box to box, she might even be better than she is as a DLP or a holding midfielder. Today, I use her as a holding midfielder. Yes, I use her as a DLP. And then for Corley, she was solid. She made very, very good runs. I didn't notice her pace that much when it comes to, you know, me saying that her pace was low. She was clinical in front of the net where we get shots off. I'm satisfied with her. I would say, like Dali, she's an 8 out of 10. More so the potential, because she's only 88 and has 1 PS plus, so there's potential there for her to be even better with season pass evos or future evos to increase her pace, increase her defending, and at the same time get her a PS plus that makes her a better card, like, you know, a first touch, or you know, one of the speed play styles like rapid or quick step, or even like a scoring play style like low driven. Depends on which one to see her as a cam or a CM. At CM though, today she was very, very good. So that's it for me. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all found information when it comes to these 3 players to dictate if you do or don't care about, you know, getting their SVCs done when it comes to those 2. Dali season pass card. So, you know, if you have season pass, you'll get her. Yeah, catch you guys next video. Be waiting to Archer. Hopefully my voice is back to normal by the next time you hear from me. If not, it'll still sound muffled because I had a cold. Yeah, see you guys next video. I'm out of here. Deuces.